How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the Critics' Choice and PlayStation Indie sales that run through February 25th. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic or Game Rankings. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my daily coverage of every sale that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 25K by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping for me, let's get into the video. For $17.99, Shinobi Art of Vengeance is a 2D action platformer with hand-drawn visuals, putting you in the shoes of legendary ninja Joe Musashi on a quest to avenge his clan after the village is destroyed and kin turned to stone. Master ninja arts, including the katana Borozuki, kunai, ninjutsu, and ninpo, to execute devastating combos, acquire amulets for enhanced abilities, and use ningi tools to overcome obstacles and uncover hidden paths. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Plants vs. Zombies Replanted brings the lane-based tower defense classic back in HD, refreshing the backyard war between plants and zombies with upscaled visuals and modern polish. You'll relive the pea-shooting, sun-collecting chaos through familiar modes alongside bonus levels, fresh challenges, and features like Cloudy Day Mode and the hardcore permadeath option Rest in Peace for added difficulty and strategy. It's an 89 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $11.99, Ball X Pit is a fantasy roguelite where you plunge into a monster-filled abyss, firing magic-infused balls to survive, loot treasure, and rebuild a fallen city. Each run revolves around experimentation as you fuse over 60 randomized ball types into powerful synergies, recruit unique heroes with distinct mechanics, and battle through diverse biomes packed with hazards, escalating enemy hordes, and massive screen-filling bosses. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $19.99, LEGO Voyagers is a 2-player co-op adventure where you and a friend rescue an abandoned spaceship while exploring imaginative, fully interactive LEGO worlds filled with puzzles, creativity, and heartwarming charm. You'll tumble, snap together, and build your way through vibrant brick environments and experience a poetic, nonverbal story supported by an atmospheric soundtrack that emphasizes friendship, teamwork, and discovery. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition is a sprawling, critically acclaimed RPG where you awaken powerful source abilities in a world gripped by fear and magic after the Divine's death. Create a custom hero or choose from unique origin characters, engage in deep turn-based combat with environmental interactions, and shape a reactive story solo or in 4-player co-op as you challenge the oppressive Divine Order. It's a 93 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Skate Story is a surreal skateboarding adventure where you play as a fragile glass demon tasked by the devil with skating to the moon and swallowing it to earn your freedom. Master over 70 stylish skate tricks across 9 haunting layers of the underworld, shred surreal streets and waxed ledges to a hypnotic soundtrack by Blood Cultures, and battle twisted demons while upgrading your board with new decks, wheels, and trucks. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $13.74, Ender Magnolia Bloom in the Mist is a 2D action RPG where you play as an attuner who must save homunculi driven mad by toxic fumes while exploring the desolate land of fumes. You'll battle fearsome enemies, purify corrupted souls, and master 30 unique skills alongside companions through abandoned cities, laboratories, and grand academies in a hauntingly beautiful post-apocalyptic world full of danger and wonder. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $13.99, 1000X Resist is a sci-fi adventure set 1,000 years in the future, where humanity has been nearly extinguished by a mysterious disease, and Iris becomes the all-mother of a society built entirely from her clones. As the Watcher, you relive her memories through communion, solving puzzles, exploring the orchard, and navigating shifting perspectives while discovering truths that challenge everything you thought you knew. It's a 90 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $15.39, The Last Faith is a gothic Metroidvania that fuses precise, merciless combat with dark, Souls-like tension, intricate level design, and atmospheric storytelling. You'll guide Eric through snow-dusted mountains, moonlit castles, and a cursed, non-linear world, wielding a vast arsenal of melee weapons, arcane spells, and long-range firearms to carve your own path while executing stylish, creative, and devastating combos. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $17.99, RoboCop Rogue City Unfinished Business is a standalone expansion where RoboCop returns to clean up Omni Tower, facing elite mercenaries and high-tech enemies across every floor of the skyscraper. You'll unleash RoboCop's arsenal, including the iconic Auto 9 and new Cryo Cannon, perform brutal finishing moves, and navigate destructible levels while restoring law and order in a city still ripe with crime and corruption. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Lost in Random: The Eternal Die is an action roguelite where Queen Alexandra embarks on a vengeful quest through the twisted world of random, guided by our living die companion Fortune. Engage in real-time combat with 4 upgradable weapons, roll Fortune to trigger risk-reward dice mechanics and powerful card abilities, and battle through 4 ever-changing biomes filled with relics, wager games, and ruthless bosses. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $19.74, Dredge Complete Edition is a fishing adventure where you captain a trawler across remote islands, uncovering unsettling secrets beneath the waves while managing your catch, your upgrades, and your sanity after dark. Its eerie atmosphere, minimalist storytelling, clever progression, and expanded content from the Iron Rig, the Pale Reach, and Blackstone Key create a richer, more haunting, and deeply absorbing experience. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $19.49, Slime Rancher 2 is a first-person farming adventure that follows Beatrix LeBeau as she travels to the mysterious Rainbow Island to uncover its hidden secrets. Explore rainbow-hued biomes filled with cotton and angler slimes, upgrade your backpack to harvest plorts and resources, expand a glass-walled conservatory with new gadgets and ranching tech, and uncover ancient technology scattered across the island's far reaches. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $16.64, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate Heroes Bundle lets you unleash the Turtles and their allies on a fast-paced, action-packed roguelike quest to rescue Splinter from the Foot Clan. This bundle also includes the Casey Jones and the Junkyard Jam DLC and the Metalhead Character DLC, adding new playable characters, levels, bosses, artifacts, and narrative content for even more action-packed cooperative fun. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $13.99, Metal Gear Solid is a groundbreaking 3D stealth action game where Solid Snake infiltrates a nuclear weapons facility to stop the terrorist group Foxhound and prevent global catastrophe. Sneak through Shadow Moses Island using radar-based stealth mechanics, engage in boss battles like Psycho Mantis and Sniper Wolf, and experience a story-driven campaign filled with live-action footage and memorable codec conversations. It's a 93 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $13.99, Islets is a wholesome, hand-painted Metroidvania adventure where you play as Eiko, a young warrior traveling between floating islands to reignite their magnetic cores and reconnect a fractured world. You'll soar across the skies in your rickety airship, dive into beautifully interconnected biomes, and battle fierce monsters and sky pirates in fast, skill-based combat while meeting a quirky cast of characters that make each region feel alive. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Citizen Sleeper 2 Starward Vector is an RPG where you play as a sleeper, an emulated human mind in an artificial body, on the run from both the corporation that created you and the gang that wants to control you. Commandeer a ship, recruit a diverse crew, and take on dangerous contracts across treacherous sectors as you chart your path through the Starward Belt, balancing survival with the pursuit of a future worth fighting for. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $19.49, Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny is an action-adventure game where you play as Jubei Yagyu, a samurai seeking revenge against a demonic army led by Nobunaga Oda, now remastered with HD graphics and modernized controls. Battle through medieval Japan, harness Jubei's Oni powers to vanquish Genma demons, and team up with allies to uncover secrets, defeat powerful bosses, and restore peace to the war-torn land. It's an 84 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $11.99, Dorfromantik is a strategic puzzle game where you place procedurally generated tiles to build landscapes of forests, villages, and waterways, earning points for careful placement and combinations. Complete special quests on tiles, such as connecting tracks for locomotives or creating expansive forests for deer, to earn additional tiles and unlock new objectives, while steadily expanding your colorful world. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $14.99, Wasteland 3 Colorado Collection is the definitive post-apocalyptic RPG package, bringing together the award-winning Wasteland 3 with all expansions, extra gear, and bonus content in one colossal bundle. Explore the frozen wastes of Colorado, face deadly gangs and cults, complete the Battle of Steeltown and Cult of the Holy Detonation expansions, and customize your team and Kodiak vehicle to survive harsh environments. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale's still going on. From this set of games, I played Dredge, Metal Gear Solid, and Onimusha 2, so I can recommend each of those from personal experience. The rest of the games do look pretty fun though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.